Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking, it's Sunday for me. This is gonna be your December 2021, last month of the year. All signs TAROTSCOPES. We're gonna start with Sagittarius. Just a couple announcements to start with. Down below in the description is where you can find links to book a private reading. Also, I just started a crystal business, so I will link that down below as well to my Etsy shop if you're looking forward to buying some Christmas presents for your loved ones. That's down below as well. I think that's all I have to say. Happy motherfucking December. Thanks for rocking with me, you guys. Let's get into your motherfucking readings. I'm slightly turned around here because the sun was hitting weird. Hope you guys can see me. It's all good. You guys can see me. So let's get into your reading, okay? Got a couple different decks up here today. I'm excited to work with. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. It's exciting, right? Okay. Let's get into these Sagittarius. Sun, moon, or rising. Please check your sun, moon, and rising if you can. That gives you more perspective to what's going on. It kind of fills the cup up a little bit further when you check your other signs as well. There's something in that bush. I think it's probably a squirrel. Shit. I think I got my deck upside down. This is crazy. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to turn these back upright. You kind of know like which cards. Anyway, let me turn these upright because that shit was crazy. But I will kind of tap into or dip into like what the reversals mean as well, because there might be something there to that. Why I did that, you know, why it came out all reversed like that. But you guys are doing some gorgeous, like the cards are beautiful, okay? Some of you guys have taken a leap of faith and have decided to just move toward what makes your heart feel really good, okay? Which is dope-ass energy. Sorry, I'm looking, my table's wobbly. So I'm, hold on guys, sorry, gal. So the first card out is the Fool card, Sagittarius. I'm totally not comfortable right now. Okay, that's fine. Is the Fool card. So we see that you've taken a risk at something, that you've decided to move towards something. What is that something? Immediately after the Fool card, we have the Two of Cups. So we see that you have taken a risk with love. Okay, and if it's not like a partner love, this is just showing that you've decided to begin a new trajectory and you decided to move into something that felt a little bit risky, but that really makes your heart flutter, that really excites you, okay? You're coming into a time of balance, okay, reciprocation. You're deserving and asking for the things that you need and require. The next card out we have is Queen of Cups, okay, and she's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. You guys literally got like an A++ spread. Look at these cards, right? And even if you don't know tarot, you kind of get a sense that everything is looking good. Everything's looking real juicy, okay? So let me pull some clarification cards. You've just been very much in your essence, your divine feminine. The Queen of Cups shows up here after this Six of Pentacles. So some of you guys may have actually went ahead and taken a risk and asked for the things that you need in a relationship. If this isn't about a relationship, this could be about career or work, where you've begun to receive the financial recognition that you deserve. this turnabout or this surge of strength and fulfillment that you are receiving at this time, oh, let's see what that is in a sec, is a direct connection to how you've been filling your cup, is a direct representation for moves that you have made in order to, that would pay off for your self-worth. Okay, so you've been filling your cup. What pops out here? We have the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys are dealing with earth sign. If this isn't an earth sign that you're dealing with, we just look at issues with being completely settled and embodied in your self-worth. Okay, this is also mastery of your coinage, mastery of things in career. For some of you guys, if you've taken a leap within work, within career, within how you make your coin, they're just saying that you're coming into a place where you're really on top of things, and a lot of abundance is coming your way. Again, this spread ends with Ace of Pentacles. So I mean, we just see kind of the end of the story being super fruitful. Like you've planted a seed some time ago, and you're beginning to see the support that you deserve for these seeds that you've planted. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull some clarification cards, Sagittarius. Remember that the spread came reversed to start with. So I mean, even though I recognize as a human that my deck was not the way that I know it is, because there's only, I recall the reversals, and it wasn't these. Okay, so even though that was my human mistake, there might be some, for some of you guys, or kind of a flip story to what's happening here about like maybe needing to move into this phase or take a risk. There's something that the cards are asking you or urging you to take a risk with. Okay, the first card out was the Fool. So if there's something that's been calling for you, it might be time to go ahead and do that and make that choice. Okay, all right, let's pull 5 clarification. Let's pull 3. Okay. All right, so what do we have here? The Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands with the High Priestess and the Star. So it makes me think that whatever you're working on or working through, there's a lot of passion there, and it might be a situation that feels kind of new, something new that you are meant to, or that you have been delving into. Following him, we have the High Priestess. So she is really like this centered embodiment of going within. So possibly where you are now, for those of you who feel like the first part of the reading resonated, where you've taken a risk or you've taken kind of this leap with somebody or some situation that's brought more reciprocity to your life, for those of you who have done that, you have spent the time going within and going back to the drawing board, figuring out what it is that you really truly desire and want. How can I put my passions into how can I not only manifest what I would be passionate about, but how can I start that process with myself? Okay, so the center card is the High Priestess, and she starts with herself. If there's any exterior influences that are stressing her out, she remembers, okay, before I go address this over here, I'm going to go within, I'm going to tap in, I'm going to spend some quiet time, I'm not going to engage, I'm going to just start here, right? So some of you guys have done that. Others of you, it's a calling to begin to do that, right? So that you can really manifest your dreams. On the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands. So another ace. You guys get 2 aces here. What's on the bottom of this? The Page of Wands comes up twice. So let's talk about the Page of Wands. He is a fire sign. I was going to say Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, so that's interesting. He's a fire sign. Those are air signs. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, right? So either this is about how you are in the beginning process of really developing something that is bringing a ton of passion and excitement to your life. Or you're dealing with somebody who is younger, maybe perhaps a little bit more immature. For some of you guys, it's just showing a youthful spirit who's been very present in your life, a youthful spirit, okay? Somebody who has a lot of zest for life and charisma. Okay, let's pull you guys one more card. Sagittarius. It's my Kuan Yin deck by Lana Fairchild. Let's take that. Ooh, number 1, Bamboo Moon. Have no idea what this means, so let's pull the book a little bit. Alright. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan? Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. So for those of you who are doubting your trajectory, your course, or are feeling some apprehension or fear to move into this next phase, they're saying just do it mindfully, right? But knowing that even during the dark times, you're working on something brilliant. It just doesn't feel like it. The whole key is to trust in the process, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking December. I appreciate you. Remember to check your sun and moon and rising. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Hey, Leos. What's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking December. How are you? I hope you're doing well. How was your holiday? Down below in the description is where you can find the links to book a private reading with me, as well as a link to my crystal shop. So I just started a crystal business. It's on Etsy. It's called the Grateful Crystal Shop. So go check it out when you get some time. If you've got some Christmas shopping to do, want to pick up a couple little gifts for family, friends, and loved ones, that is there. Thank you for everyone who has shown love and appreciation. I love you. Thank you so much, okay? All right, let's go, Leos. December energy. We're almost done with the motherfucking year. What the fuck? Crazy, huh? I swear that shit speeds up when we get older. It definitely does, right? Definitely. Hear the kids playing? They got a cool ass like play structure in their backyard. All right, Leos, what is going on? Wow. Okay, so you guys are sailing towards your freedom. Some of you guys are leaving some tumultuous, have left some tumultuous situations. But you knew that despite the difficult choice, you really were moving towards what you deserve and your dreams, okay? So the first two cards out we have here, the Six of Swords facing the Star card. So Six of Swords, we see somebody has decided to leave with a heavy heart. Doesn't really feel good in the beginning, but they have some sense of clarity. You had some sense of clarity about a situation that you needed to leave, okay? He's sailing towards the Star card, right? So you knew that on the other side of this heartache or this pain or leaving something that was difficult, you knew you were moving towards stepping into your power and stepping into your dreams. Center card here, we have the Ace of Swords. So more of this sense of like, when you began that departure, it initiated just a whole slew of good things coming your way. And if you can't see those good things yet, I swear they're coming in. The cards are very strong, okay? Center card is Ace of Swords, so we see that leaving initiated incredible clarity for you to be able to really envision what it is you need. On the bottom of the deck, we have a reverse Lovers. So it almost makes me think that some of you guys are leaving, did leave, are contemplating leaving a love situation or a partnership of some sort, okay? So maybe that was the impetus for this travel, for this leaving, okay, for this movement. On the other side of the Ace of Swords, we have, who do we have here? The Empress and the Emperor, okay? So they are a mated couple. So it does definitely feel like on the other side of this pain, there's still, don't be worried about like finding love again, okay? You will have it again. The Empress is the wife, the Emperor is the husband. So whether it's, you know, you want to repair things with somebody or finding brand new love, it's all here for you, okay? Let's pull some clarification cards, Leos. Priestess, the Four of Wands reverse, and the Empress reverse comes out again as well. Interesting. Okay, so let's turn these upright so I can get a feel. But these came like this. These came like this. Okay, so these two cards. Oh, I'm sorry. This came like this. So here we have a situation that appears to be marriages, relationships, commitments that were not as stable as we thought, or we have decided to they're not working out, okay? Especially if you're a woman or you carry the wife or mother role or the feminine role in your relationship, you really had to kind of take a look at what was happening in the household, what was happening around you, where you needed to really get yourself together because you weren't feeling well. Okay, the first card out upright is the High Priestess. So those of you who have left tough situations, it's because you did the work while things were tough, okay? You were able to muster up the strength and the, you know, the courage to leave something that was no longer had a strong, firm foundation, okay? This relationship or this situation was leaving you depleted, was leaving you feeling, I was going to say emasculated, but that's the word for men. It's interesting that came out. But there's just a sense of like you weren't fully able to, it's not that you didn't feel like a woman, but maybe your sensitivities as a female were not being respected or at all, okay? So you were like, nah, I ain't finna have no more of that, okay? It wasn't, you weren't feeling good, okay? The bottom of the deck is Page of Wands. So we do see that you're coming out on top, that you're beginning a new phase of your life that is ushering in more passion, more creativity. No Pentacles showed up here, so this doesn't feel like work, but it could be. But whatever this is that you're funneling your attention, your energy, your sacred energy into, we see you being very, very successful, okay? Let's pull one last card for you guys, Leo. Okay, Leo, what's on the bottom here? Understanding. Ooh, what flew out? Grove. So this is a new deck. So what is this? It's a kitty on a bench outside. Grove. I, Nyx, the goddess of night, invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Okay, so that's what flew out. That's what flew out. Okay, it almost reminds me of this Empress card. So look at this card. I'm not sure if it's focusing, might be focusing, but it's a cat on a bench outside, a cement bench, and the cat is surrounded by leaves and trees and things. And then we have here the Empress. It's a kind of a similar feel. She's on this chair and she's lounging kind of like a cat, very feminine. And here she is again, right, in color. So there's just this feel that like you've really taken into your own hands your healing, okay, and your femininity, right? On the bottom of the deck is number 43. It's called Understanding. This is the symbol for deep and true comprehension. So you're really, Leos, like the energy is like really that this year, 2021, you have really solidified and have woken up and remembered who the fuck you are. So for some of you guys who feel like you're not quite there yet, it's just a symbol. It's just showing that like you're beginning to wake up and you're moving in that direction. So you guys are doing fucking cool work, okay? What a reading. All right, you guys, I love you. Happy motherfucking December. Please remember to like my shit, hit that subscribe button, and share if you can. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you in January. Hey, what's up, Aries? Happy motherfucking December. Hope everybody's doing all right. How was your holiday? Down below in the description, you can find links to where you can book a private reading. You can also find the link to my Etsy shop. I have an online crystal business going on there that I just started. Super excited about it. A Grateful Crystal Shop. Link down below. Please remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising. Help you gain a broader perspective of what the hell is going on. Okay? So let's get into this, Aries. Hope y'all doing all right. Please remember to like my shit. Thought I felt a something tap my shoulder, I swear. That was a leaf. Okay, let's get into this, Aries. I swear I'd be out here shuffling these cards. Interesting themes happening here. Okay. So what is it that you want to do? Okay, because it's showing that you are very capable of doing it. But there might be a little bit of fear or anxiety around whatever this is that's going on. Okay, the first card that came out the deck when I was pulling is Two of Cups. So we have a soulmated relationship, a harmonious relationship. So Two of Cups doesn't have to be a soulmates. It can also just talk about connections with people that we have, where there's a lot of passion as well, because following is Knight of Wands. You might also be dealing with somebody fire sign like yourself, or this is yourself. This could be you rushing toward love, wanting to really cultivate and build something with somebody. But why do we feel discontented or kind of let down with this? Okay, so there may be what the spread kind of feels like to me just at first glance is that there's a really great thing you got going on here, but it's almost like you're giving up too fast, or it's like a little kid. They have everything that they could need, right? But they're still somehow not seeing what's in front of them, or they're still kind of, it's almost like we're throwing a fit. Somebody here's throwing a fit or throwing a tantrum about what they have, okay? It does feel like somebody's put a lot of work into this. Okay, what is going on? Okay. Maybe some of you guys have gotten your heart broken or have ended a relationship. Maybe there was somebody kind of leaving you hanging. Okay. Yikes. When does it come out? But then we have the Sun. Okay, so hold on. It does feel like your happiness and your the reprieve of, or the letting up of any sort of stress or worry comes with you moving in a new direction. So either if that direction means that you're supposed to, you know, change your focus. Let's say I'm really worried about a health condition of my friends. I literally have no control over that. So I either focus on something very literal, like cleaning the cabinets. I delve into other things, or this kind of focus or changing perspective could be a deeper kind of metaphor as well. So instead of focusing on the waiting or the loss, we then kind of turn the boat around and put our time and our attention into things that bring us joy. Okay, so let me pull one more card. What happens after they leave? What's going on if they change direction? If this is a relationship that you want to fix, I think you can fix it. If this is a partnership that has somehow let you down or left you disappointed, it feels like it's something that you can fix. Yeah, it totally is. So I asked for one more and three more came out. So last card on the board was Six of Swords, which is taking a new direction. Once you take that new direction, sunshine comes in, okay? We move through it and we get Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups and Six of Swords are similar cards. They're both cards about people who have turned their back on something that no longer serves them. They're both cards about moving towards something more fulfilling, something better for them. This doesn't mean it's done with hippity-skippity joy and bebop and doo-wop. Like you're like, yay, I'm ready to go the next direction. No, this is hard fucking work. This is heavy heart. But when we decide to take things in our own hands, we then begin to feel supported. We see that the universe, circumstances, resources, friends, environments become supportive, and thereby creating alchemy, change, transmutation. Last card out here is the Temperance card of Sagittarius. It just means that change. It means that we're able to turn obstacles into opportunities by changing our perspective, okay? So, something happened here. It feels like disappointment, loss, pain, breakup, severing, okay? And that breakup may not even be like an official breakup. For some of you guys, you may just be kind of like even like cutting back on somebody, or preparing yourself for a change, prepping yourself mentally and emotionally for something. Just remember, like I said in the beginning, the cards felt really bright, so this may be a little bit more petty, that's a little mean, than what meets the eye. You may be kind of really diving into this deeply when it could be something that you could fix more easily than you think. King of Pentacles is on the bottom here. On the bottom of the other deck is the Magician. So it does feel like whatever this is, there's a lot of opportunity and area for growth. Okay, don't just give up. I would say this feels like something that you can really turn into something really miraculous. Man. Okay, alright, I won't put you there. Let's pull you one last card. Aries. Why are you sitting in the dirt when I have a whole picnic blanket out for us? Isn't it cold there? Aries. Okay, let's see what those were. How many? 1, 2, 5 came out. Okay. It is what it is. Letting go, chaos. Okay, you got letting go and chaos. Those are the first two cards that came out. So you're learning how to live different. Okay. That first top spread made me feel like maybe you're not seeing how easily the situation can be rectified, okay? For some of you guys, you're, relearning how to even be yourself again. So in that process, sometimes we can be a little bit more nitpicky, right? Sometimes we can, we're trying to uphold, we're learning like, what is even my boundary? Like, what is even right for me? So we can maybe come off too strong in the beginning. We can maybe have too high boundaries and be really rigid with how we are upholding our boundaries. So there might be something about, you know, learning how to have more flexibility and fluidity in how you're asserting yourself and how what you're expecting for yourself. Okay, after letting go in chaos, we have beauty, the high priestess of fire, and wishing. Gorgeous cards. On the bottom of the deck is invisible. Okay, so I'll talk about that in a sec. So this just invisible, I think, makes me just feel like this is where you've come from. You know, in some cases, you may have not even been able to see yourself. So you're going through a process where you're really coming off maybe a little bit strong, and because you refuse to feel that way any longer. Okay, so you got a lot of good stuff coming to you. Beauty, wishing, the high priestess of fire. Okay, so high priestess of fire is a new deck, so I don't know the true meaning, but I mean, the high priestess, she sits in her power and she has a lot of passion, but she's also, you got the high priestess of fire. You are a fire sign, so it just shows that you're like really in your power at this time and really doing your best. A lot of good things are coming your way. Okay, Aries, don't forget to like my shit. Please hit that subscribe button, share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Hey, Capricornians. How you doing, y'all? Happy motherfucking December. Holy shit. Hope everybody's doing well. Remember, downstairs in the description below is a link to book private reading. Also, you can find the link to my new crystal shop, the Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy, is down below as well. So if you need to do some holiday shopping, that is there for you. Thank you for everybody who's shown me any sort of love, support. Just everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into your motherfucking reading, Capricorns. Please remember to like my shit. Hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. It's getting a little chilly out here. It started off warm. Cap. And all of a sudden, these cards be coming out like a train. What do I mean by that? I started off, I did Sagittarius, okay? Then I did Leo. In Leo, one of Sagittarius cards came. Then I went on to Aries. In Aries, one of Sagittarius and Leo's cards came. Now I'm doing Capricorn. And now I'm seeing last Leo's card come up in Capricorn. They kind of like, it's a trip. It's a trip. I mean, usually all readings have some kind of like train that happens there. That's really cool for me to see. That probably you guys don't notice, but I see it and it's just really cool for me. Let's talk about you guys, Capricorn. Okay, so this is this reading feels a little extra special to me. As you guys know, I've gone through a lot of changes in the last year. The one most like obvious to you guys is the fact that I've started a crystal business, and it's come with many things. So anyway, I'm excited to do this reading because I just feel like our energy is stepping into new territory. For a lot of us, we have started a path some time ago that has begun to, we actually are feeling comfortable in that path. Like we're starting to see, not that everything's all peaches and fucking roses and shit, but we've started to see the beauty in our strength and the beauty in the things that we can do alone. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling for Cappy. So what's coming up here? There are some doubts that are coming up for you guys in something that you've started, okay? So the first card out is the Magician. Okay, also came up in Leo's reading, the Magician, last reading, okay? I should have bought some crystals down here to hold my shit down because it's getting windy. Excuse me, sis. No. It's not going to stay. Let me put that there. shout out also Organics. Got my lotion out here to keep my hands hydrated. They make products, all natural products with CBD to create healing and relaxation in the body. Right? Okay, let's get into this. So what have you started recently, Capricorns, that started off with a lot of gusto, a lot of like oomph, okay? We have the Magician coming out strong, like, yeah, I can do it, right? Very masculine, yang energy, the Magician, followed by the Five of Swords. So yes, we've done this, and I think you guys, for some of you guys, what pops out is the Devil card, the Capricorn card. So some of us could be having some fears and some doubts about something that we began. Okay, it doesn't feel like these fears or these worries are really holding you back too much. So crazy. Look what, oh, 3 came out. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, so whenever we're trying to make changes, or whenever you are making changes, you're shifting gears, you're trying new things, you're stepping into your power, that shit is fucking crazy, right? So we see the World card coming in to complete this phase of your life, and with this is gonna come that old shit. Sabotage is gonna come up. There's gonna be people and situations that arrive that would like to tempt you and see if you're actually about your shit. Okay, so this is a time of releasing and letting go for us Capricorns. December, we're about to move into a new year, so let's tie up some loose ends and keep moving through the fear, right? So this spread really makes me feel like we are just continuing on a path that would honor ourselves. Not that that path feels easy, right? But we're just staying the course, okay? Because things are coming up to make you doubt in your progress. On the other side of this Five of Swords, your center card is Queen of Swords. So she is mastery of discipline. Sorry, she's mastery of focus. She's very focused. She's like all systems go. That way, right? She really understands the trajectory. She's very, very empowered. She's also maybe having difficult conversations with people that aren't having an immediate payoff, right? Some of you guys might be seeing a path, very aware of the power of the path that you're moving in. However, there's not maybe a whole lot of movement or a feedback or fertility that you can see yet, but you're definitely moving in a path that feels a little bit uneasy. The Queen of Swords faces the Hangman upright, so she sees a path that she's very clear about, so keep on that path. There may be a period we're going through that feels a little bit like, is this going to be sustainable? Is this something that's actually good for me? Is this something that I can actually do long term? Is this the thing that's gonna like pay off, right? So some of you guys may even be kind of shifting gears or making choices about that path. It does feel like where you started from, if you're having doubts about something that you have started, just remind yourself of why you started, right? Because we came out strong with the Magician. There was a very clear intention about why you started. So why are you doubting now? Okay, why are you doubting now? The cards feel really powerful. Friend. On the bottom of the deck up here, we got the Wheel of Fortune, motherfucking Wheel of Fortune, Capricorns, okay? Come upright, okay? So you're changing your life. You have cleared some karma. You're changing your destiny. You're changing the trajectory. Yes. Somebody favorited a crystal in my shop just now. I love that. Thanks, guys. I love you guys. So link in bio, downstairs in the description to the Etsy shop, crystals. Okay, so whatever you began, stay the course, because you're meant to be challenged on your way, right? It's just things, I think fucking, especially for Capricorns, I just feel like things were ruled by Saturn. So not that things are supposed to be easy breezy for anybody, right? We all have to work through challenges, but I think especially us, we're kind of put up to the test a little bit more. That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But we have to be a little bit more honest, a little bit more dedicated, a little bit more, or maybe that's the story I have for myself, but that's just what's coming up, okay? So I would stay the course if this is something that you started with a lot of like excitement about, okay? So don't give up before it gets good. The flipped out while I was talking is Six of Pentacles. So of course we know Six of Pentacles is about balanced, harmonious relationships. It's ruled by Libra. Six of Pentacles is about feeling so abundant that we could then give back. This is Six of Pentacles is a card for people who are very giving, who give back to the community. So also we're looking at issues with what have you started or what is it you're working on that involves the community. Okay. Hangman came out again. Heavy cards on the bottom. So some of you guys might be really, really worried about where you're going, or the choices that you've made. Is this right? You know, is this right for me? Well, damn, I didn't realize all these came out. Shit. Okay, a whole nother row came out. So let's see here. Almost like you have really fought against all odds. Like you've really had to go uphill to create something, to work on something. We have Five of Wands with the Hangman again. Okay, the Hangman came out twice. So we're really looking like major theme of your reading is like the parts of your life that are uncomfortable but that you know are for your better good. Stick with those, okay? It almost makes me feel like you know you're on your way towards something good, but there keeps being like things that really are testing you. You're having a lot of doubt, a lot of worries about what you're doing. Okay, through the worry and the doubt, you get these like pops of like clarity. You get these pops of like understanding of what's really happening, but then it's like you come back to this worry and fear, always coming back to the fear. On the second row, the third row that came out that I wasn't intending on pulling, but so many came out, is we have this center row of all swords. The top one is Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then Ace of Swords. So it's this progression and this pops of like worry that happens in between this power. Okay, Queen of Swords is empowered, she's focused. Nine of Swords is worried, and I just like, it's obsessive thinking and worry, okay? Beneath that we have the Ace of Swords. So we're just seeing this story kind of unfold and unfold about the worry that you place on yourself, okay? With these pops of just beauty. So it does show that you're still working through your stuff, and you're moving in the right direction, okay? The last row is the Star card and the Ten of Wands. So you are working really hard toward your dreams. You're really working on it. Clarity is coming in. When things feel dark, just keep moving, okay? Three of Pentacles is like the building in the dark. It's the mystery that happens that it feels scary, okay? Moving towards being financially abundant and having optimal self-worth, right? Bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles. So you got Two of Pentacles twice. Two of Pentacles is about having to make tough decisions, maybe financial decisions. Two of Pentacles is about making choices. It's also about breaking habits, right? So in the beginning we saw the devil came out, popped out, right? So we're breaking patterns of sabotage, right? And we're breaking patterns of overthinking. His hat is really tall, so even though this is not a sword card, which is overthinking would be a sword kind of phrase for the tarot, but because his hat is so tall, he's really worried. He's really overthinking some issue that might pertain to physical, to material goods, money, wealth, home, family, right, or self-worth. So we're just working through shit. We're really going against all odds. We're really coming out on top, okay? Keep moving, okay? Shit is happening. Keep moving. You're doing fucking amazing, Capricorn. I love you. Please remember to like my shit. Please hit that subscribe button and share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. All right, bye. See you next month. Virgo, how you doing, boo? Happy motherfucking December. Holy shit, we're almost done with the year. What the fuck? Hope everybody's doing well. Please remember to like my shit. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow, Virgos. I hope y'all doing good. How was your holiday? In the description below, you can find links to book a private reading. You can also find links to my brand new crystal shop, Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy. Check that out when you can. You got some holiday shopping to do. Hit your girl up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get into this, Virgo, see what's going on. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Came out again. So Chariot flipped over while I was talking, and then I put it back, but he's here again. Wow, really powerful cards. Oh my gosh. Wow. So you have 3 court cards that showed up. So some of you guys might be dealing with multiple partners. Okay, so that's one, or just a lot of male energy in your life. We do have 2 fire signs that show up, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then we do have an air sign showing up here at the end, King of Swords, who could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We also, though, as well, have the Chariot card, which is ruled by Cancer. So a lot going on here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So we're seeing something come to a completion, okay? This does feel like something good. It does feel like something that might, for you, be a little bit... You're moving forward and you feel strong about it, but there might be a little bit of like underlying worry that maybe you're not doing things right, or you're doing things wrong, or there's some kind of like mystery that's happening to the situation. It's interesting too, because the center card is 3 of Pentacles, which is the mystery card. And we also have 3 people here. So there may be some, you're working on building something with one of these people. If this isn't 3 people you're dealing with, and apologies for my body language, I'm only sitting like this, not because I'm closed off, but because I'm cold. My hands are cold. And I can't wear gloves because I can't shuffle. So it's just the feeling of like you're working on something, you're working through something, whatever you're doing. And I hate to just say like, well, it's whatever, but regardless of what kind of connections these are you have with these people, whether they be romantic, platonic, work, or whatnot, it does feel like that you're building something really strong. Okay, let's pull some clarification cards. You're finishing up something, though, is what it feels like. It feels like finishing up, or you're wanting to finish something up here. The Chariot is about successful movement forward, so we see that you're moving in a direction that you're really following your passions, okay? It feels like you may even be having really direct conversations with somebody as well. You may be able to even, maybe there's a conversation you're supposed to have. This is starting to feel definitely more like love. Okay, we have 2 of Cups, which is love, you know, a loving relationship. It's also healthy partnerships. But center card that flew out here is 9 of Wands. So there's feeling like you're holding on a bit, like you're holding on to some boundary issues. You may have, you know, your walls might be up. You might be pretty guarded because of things that you've been through in the past. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Wands. So we see you trying and at least working on trying to have a different outlook. Okay, so let me go ahead and You guys are like, hold on now, motherfucker. Is how it feels. So some of you guys are really holding on to shit that's happened to you. Okay, you're not really trusting. The reading makes me feel like the distrust is more of like stuff from the past. That it's more of like, you know, your perception, your jaded perception. Okay, it doesn't feel like anyone's actually doing anything to you. Some of you guys might have dealt with another Virgo in the past that they're the reason you're skeptical, okay? But this may not have anything to do with anyone current in your life, okay? This mistrust that you're focusing on is making you unable to really to move, okay? It's last card out is Eight of Swords, so we're feeling stuck. We're feeling trapped in a prison of our own mind, okay? At the bottom of the deck is Eight of Cups, so kind of an inability or a refusal, or it can be more subconscious than that. It's not like you're like, no, I swear I'm not gonna move. It could just be more subconscious too, but you're unable to move on because you've still kind of got your eye on something that's not serving you, something from the past, okay? Your Hermit card came out in your reading though as well, because whenever the Hermit is the Virgo card, so whenever our card shows up in our reading, it lets us know though that despite what's going on, that we are moving in the right direction, that we are really in our power. You may not really be trusting where you're at, but it's here to show you that like you're doing a good job, okay? We're shedding light on parts of ourselves that wouldn't let us have freedom in the human realm, that wouldn't let us love again or trust again. All right, let's pull you guys one last card, Virgos. Completion, the World card was the card at the bottom of the first deck, so we do see that these issues are being worked through. Some aspect of it is complete, right? And so it's time to move on to the next cycle, the next phase. Okay, Virgos, please. Sun, moon, or rising, please, Virgo. Okay. Self-worth is the one that I can see on top here. Oh, you guys kill me when all these come out. Self-worth, oath, grove came out earlier. High Priestess of Earth is your card. So High Priestess of Earth in this deck is the High Priestess of Earth. It says the Queen of Pentacles, but the High Priestess. So your ability to tap into self is really going to be the key to your success. You are working through self-worth and understanding of the things that you've been through. You're really coming back into who you are. You may have made a promise to yourself some time ago. The promise doesn't feel like the kind of promise you actually want to keep forever. It feels like a promise that we make out of pain in the past, and that we're coming to terms with that and outgrowing that oath. Okay? All right, y'all. Virgos, I love you guys. What's on the bottom? Let's just take a little sneaky peek. Didn't I just say cycles? Here is the cycles card. So you are cycling through something that this phase of the trajectory, this leg of the race is ready to be completed. Trust yourself. You're doing well, okay? I love you guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe and share if you can. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hello, Taurus. I'm fucking cold. It's crazy. I came out here in a t-shirt. I went in once, put on long sleeve, and then I went back in 3 times to get a blanket and a headband. So now I'm looking a little rough, but your girl is cold. So let's get into this. Taurus, this is going to be your December 2021 reading. Sun, moon, or rising, Taurus. I love you guys. I hope you're well. Please remember to like my shit. Please remember to share if you can. Subscribe, of course. All of these things help my channel grow. Down below in the description, you can find links to book a private reading. You can also find links to my new crystal shop. Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy is linked below. So if you have some holiday shopping to do, go check your girl out. Okay? So let's get into this. see how the energies are looking for you guys, Taurus, for December 2021. Style, come on, babe. Coming out strong with the Strength card. Wow, the Hierophant. Page of Wands. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have the Empress card. And even though the Empress card isn't your card actually did still come out, the Hierophant. We'll talk about that in a minute. The Empress in this deck is ruled by Venus, which I believe Taurus is also ruled by Venus. I think Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. So your energy is still like really strong in this reading, okay? Some of you guys are working on your role in the household, and not even, maybe some of you guys, your role is the right word, but you're learning how to more deeply and further represent yourself. I don't know why I think represent, why that word represent comes to mind. But you're learning how to find more balance in who you are as a woman. If you feel woman, right? That's for you. For the men, it's even parts of yourselves that are needing some kind of addressing, your feminine side. Okay, Five of Wands and the Magician. So there might have been a fight, a battle that you've had to work through, that you really are working on or hope to transmute it. Right? The Magician is feeling resourceful. The Magician is feeling empowered. The Magician remembers that he has the tools in his toolbox or her toolbox to do the things that she needs to do. I want to get some clarification cards here because we have a very hopeful spread here at the top. And then at the end we have a Death, okay? So what this tells me is that you're letting go of some things. Okay, the first card out is the Strength card. You are really embodying your energy. And what do I mean by that? Well, Hierophant is the Taurus card. So embodying your energy. Taurus, I know you like to have, you know, stereotypically, Taurus likes nice things and they like to feel comfortable, comfort and beauty, right? So it just feels like we're following a path that is authentic to ourselves, Taurus, that feels in alignment with our deepest beliefs and values. Checking on the dog. Usually she's right here, but she's wandering around, so I'm wondering what she's up to. Some of you guys may actually be doing a lot of work toward your dreams, okay? Whereas before it might have been a dream, and we're seeing actually some of these things come into fruition actually happening for you, okay? Okay, there's strength in following and acting upon parts of yourself that are most authentic, okay? So there's strength in that. So if there's things coming up for you guys, Taurus, that you're feeling scared to step out or to show a part of yourself, that fear is meant to help you get to where you want. It's meant to motivate you. It's meant to, and not even motivation. Fear isn't necessarily motivation, but fear is when the door cracks open, a part of yourself is revealed, right? And do we take that fear and do we hide more deeply, or do we take that fear and move through it? So this reading is kind of becoming more of like what I'm noticing is it seems like you've noticed a call, a door opening for you to address some of these fears. And the fears might be around what you really want for yourself, your dreams and your goals, right? Just things that you really, really want. Okay. There's a major transition that's happened for some of you guys, possibly an ending, right? I'm looking at the death card. You may have lost somebody, lost a job, changed jobs, left somebody, moved homes. Just major endings and transitions that have really kind of had you maybe even doubt the journey, okay? The original journey. You're having to make choices and break patterns about self-doubt, okay? Make sure that when you're dreaming up the dream, that you're still have a sense of grounding and that there's not too much ego involved. Like, what are my intentions for this dream, right? Am I looking for fame? Maybe fame's okay, you know, just kind of getting grounded with our truest intentions behind the story, okay? Dreams are coming true. This might be a time that feels kind of dark. The Three of Pentacles is on the bottom. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is about building in the mystery. It's about working on things that don't feel very fruitful right now, but they are the groundwork and the foundation to the things that we need to do. Also, there's strength in vulnerability. Remember that, okay? So the top first card is the Strength card, and the last bottom card at the other corner is the Star card. So it really just feels like the reading is being held together by this story about vulnerability and acceptance in parts of ourselves that feel maybe what we deem as the word weak, right? Just remember, weakness is, well, a workout quote is weakness is, pain is weakness leaving the body, right? Okay, that's something else. That's for bodybuilders. That's for like workouts and weightlifting and stuff like that. But there's great strength in those moments. That there's great power in those moments that feel really weak, right? Even the weakness is part of the process to getting us to a place where we feel strong. Okay, so they're reminding you of your strength and the gifts that can come to you when you really do the work, when you dream big and yet are grounded in your dreams and you really understand, like, is it a fantasy or is this a dream that I can actually accomplish, okay? So some of you guys really are working on some of those dreams. And again, the dream seems to have something to do with your femininity, okay? Male or female. The dream, womanhood, femininity has some role in the dream. Okay, why is the Empress kind of the root of the reading? Why is she the undercurrent or the feel for the reading? The Empress. I think it has something to do with your drive here. Does she need more time and attention? Is she taking, what are you doing, sis? Is she taking too big of a role? Is she overpowering? Is she dominant right now? Is she not speaking up enough? Okay, let's do one more card for you guys, Taurus. Here we go, thank you. Oh, that always happens with this deck. Oh, playful and lust. My child, life is not always so serious. Choosing the symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. Okay, so if there's something that you're working through, come on, let's lighten up and loosen up a little bit. It's something that I always got to remind myself, like, girl, I ain't got to be so serious. You know what I'm saying? So lighten up a little bit. And then you get lust, which feels like a very different type of message. But this says here, my dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may be consumed by it. So for some of you guys, there is kind of a story about our needs, no, our wants, our fantasies, okay? 7 of Cups, and below it comes the 6 of Wands, which when these two come together, makes me think of somebody who's like, I want this and I want this and I want this, but I want it for my gain, my personal gain. Like, and we all need personal gain. We all need more coinage. We all could use, a little bit more of this. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't matter what we're telling ourselves, because our truest intention will always manifest. So it's just kind of this reminder to not be so serious, lighten up, but also just to be mindful and grounded in what the things that we're trying to gain. Okay, so there's that. Okay, Taurus, I love you guys. It's on the bottom. High Priestess of Spirit. High Priestess of Spirit. This High Priestess card has come up for many people. High Priestess of Fire, High Priestess of Earth, and now High Priestess of Spirit has come out. So happy motherfucking December. A High Priestess, remember, is the energy of like full embodiment of like presence and centeredness. So whenever there's something stressful or chaotic going on around us, the High Priestess doesn't go engage. She doesn't go and like get all up in the mix. She gets quiet first before she addresses the situation. Okay. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking December. I hope you're well. Please remember to like my shit. And I'll see you guys in January. Happy New Year. Bye. Hey, Aquarius, your girl is cold. Okay, happy motherfucking December. This is going to be your December 2021 reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising Aquarius. I hope everybody's doing well. I came out here and it was like hot. And so I had a t-shirt on, and then it started getting cooler, and so I went and put long sleeves, and now it's cold, so I went, it's like each video there's like a new layer, a new step to me. Got my headband on, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was a little cuter looking, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Your girl is cold, so please remember to hit that like button. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe, share, of course, all of these things help my channel grow, Aquarius. Down below in the description is the link to book a private reading. You'll also find the link to buy a brand new crystal shop, Grateful Crystals, Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy. That link is down below as well. So if you have things to get your loved ones for Christmas or for the holidays, right? Not all of us celebrate Christmas or birthdays. Sagittarius and Capricorn energy is present. You know what I'm saying? So birthdays are coming up as well. Let's get into your motherfucking reading, Aquarius. I'm going to attempt to do the Celtic cross for you guys in the allotted time frame. We'll see if this works. Okay, so before we even spread all the cards, what I'm seeing first is there is a situation that you're going through within your relationship or some partnership that is at this time challenging, okay? The situation at hand is 3 of Pentacles. So this means that, what does it look like? It's just the lighting, sorry. I'm like far back, so I just see like, then I go up and I'm like, oh, it's just the lighting. Sorry, guys. The situation at hand is 3 of Pentacles. So we see that you're working on something. You're probably working with others on something. You're trying to get a team together. You're building together. You are working with coworkers. You're working with family members. Maybe you're working with doctors and or a legal team. You're working with others. You're working in your community to somehow... so that's the situation. But the thing about 3 of Pentacles is that it's one of the few cards that has the black backdrop. So it lets us know that even though you're making progress towards this thing, everybody seems to want the same thing. Everybody has good intentions moving forward. We're trying to work together, but there's been some sort of disharmony. So even though maybe people's intentions have been, mean well, everybody in their own way means well. Even horrible people, they have some sort of misconstrued version of what the right thing is, right? So we have people coming together where these interactions have been challenging, okay? We're not trusting in maybe motives. We could have some kind of we're getting the sense that somebody's betraying us, or there's some kind of issue like that. What's crowning us is the High Priestess, Aquarius, so that's hella cool. The High Priestess is a reminder to return back inward, especially when we're working with others. The best thing to do before we react is to give it some time, sit on it, go within, meditate, contemplation, that type of thing. Okay, so let's see what else is coming out. My back is itchy, and I know it's in a spot that I'm not going to be able to reach it, so I'm not even going to try. Come on, back. All right, so I was just talking about meditation, contemplation, going within. So this is a call for more of that. How my camera just go from 29% to no battery? I need to get a camera. I've been saying this for like the last year. I need a new camera. Anyway, I'll talk until I can't talk anymore. Four of Swords is on the bottom, so this is turning inward. Because it's on the bottom, maybe we haven't been turning inward. They're asking us to turn inward. At the same time, we have the High Priestess in the crowning position, so it shows that if we're not turning in, that if we began to go within and get quiet in regards to the situation instead of engaging, that the answers would come to us. Our strength and our gifts come in the silence. So it's going to be very important to disengage and make sure you're going within, okay? Past position, we have the Strength card, also the card of Leo. Okay, so there may be something that you let go, or maybe even possibly you've been holding on to something. It's one of the two, the Strength card in the past position. They're just asking you, or some of you guys have actually decided to let that issue go, maybe. I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to let this one slide. You understand your strength within the position, so nobody else is, there's no threat anymore, because you understand who you are. The Strength card is a really empowered card. It lets us know that we've left the shit behind, right? The shit that doesn't serve behind. However, moving through the spread, we have 10 of Swords. So we see just you're over something, over it, right? 10 of Swords has no more left to give. He is in this, he's dead, right? So it's almost like you are aware that the trajectory that you guys were moving on, or the kind of dynamic that was present before, is a dead end, right? You're not taking that course anymore. However, you do still feel a sense of sadness, okay? A little bit of thinking about the past, or comparing, a little bit of kind of worrying about what's been going on. Environmental factors is the Judgment card. So this is good stuff. This shows that things that aren't necessarily fun, painful things, are coming to the surface to be dealt with, okay? Your hopes and fears are the 8 of Wands. So this is really cool. Once we release what no longer serves, the energy picks up. So if there's something you've been waiting for, if there's an answer, or, 8 of Wands is like intuitive messages, even maybe literal messages that you're waiting to come through, email, text, get word on this, get a response for this, get this, letter from this. So whatever it is that you've been waiting for is coming in. The outcome card is Page of Pentacles. Whatever this information that is going to come through, or it has come through, is affording you the opportunity to start a new trajectory, to plant a new seed. Page of Pentacles is the outcome card. He's also Earth sign energy, okay? So we're building new foundations, or we're starting some new ideas, or we're committing to something that may require money, or committing to something that takes time. Okay, all in all, the Page of Pentacles being in the outcome card shows ripe, fresh energy for moving into this new time. All right, let's pull one last card. Let's do this one. Why are you sitting in the dirt when I have a whole picnic experience going on over here with a blanket and everything? Stella. Okay, Aquarius. Last reading of the day, because my nose is starting to get cold. Aquarius. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Message. Okay, I was just talking about that message, right? Let's see what the book says real quick. This is number 45. Yes, thank you. Okay, get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with special meaning. So I was just saying that. So if things feel kind of heavy and daunting, just hang in there. Stay quiet. Keep your stuff to yourself for a bit. Don't do anything rash, harsh, abrasive, or abrupt just yet, right? I think you're going to get the answer that you need. Answers come in silence and stillness. All right, Aquarius, I love you guys. Happy December. Happy New Year. I'll see you in January. I love you. Please remember to like my shit. Helps my channel grow. Thanks, guys. Links are down below in the description. Hey, Gemini. What's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking December. Welcome to your December 2021 TAROTSCOPES, Gemini. I moved my ass inside because it's fucking freezing. It's actually probably not that cold here, but for me, I was cold. So let's get into this. Gemini, please remember to check your moon and rising signs for additional perspectives. And then down below in the description is where you can find links to book a private reading. And also links to my crystal shop. I just launched my crystal shop, Grateful Crystals, and you can find my shop in Etsy, Grateful Crystal Shop. All the information is down below. Pick up a little something for a loved one for Christmas or for yourself. Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys, Gemini. Sun, moon, or rising, please remember to like my shit. Right? These things help my channel grow. I appreciate it very, very much. And let's go. This Magician has been coming out a lot for people. Okay. All right, so there seems to be something that you've begun, a project, maybe even a relationship with somebody. This could be somebody earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, okay? Whatever you began, something happened. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarification cards. And there was like a big turnaround or something that kind of devastated you. Kind of, you can't be kind of devastated, right? Something that devastated you. So we start off really strong with the Magician, followed by the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a bright card, followed by a really powerful card that implies mastery and beginning a project that you feel a tremendous amount of like excitement about, feeling empowered about it. However, I said mastery, but it's really not. The Magician's not mastery, but he is working on, he's mastering his practice. He's a 1, so it looks like some journey has just begun. Plus, it's followed by the page, which pages are more youthful. So whatever this is that you've started, something happened and it kind of like abruptly changed the way you were feeling or the way you looked at the situation. It does feel like you're trying to get your stamina back up, or your steam, get your passion back up, your energy back up possibly, but there's still some doubts. There's still some worries and some fears in regards to what this is. Now let me pull some clarification cards and kind of get some more information. At the bottom of the deck we have 3 of Cups, which is a card that talks about celebration, people coming together, good times. It's still on the bottom of the deck, so maybe this hasn't happened yet, but it's just here to like kind of throw you the rope and help pull you up to let you know like everything's going to be okay. I would continue moving forward with whatever this is that you started, okay? Okay, Gemini. Okay, so this does feel like love stuff, okay? So when I pull clarification cards, we get 3 major arcana cards. So it's just when we see all these majors, we're like, man, bitch, like shift is changing, shift is evolving, shift might feel a little uncomfortable when we see all these major arcana cards, because it means major themes are happening, okay? So here we have the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Lovers card. So what this tells me about is, that something in your life, look, I'm going to multitask. Something in your life, it has left you kind of waiting, okay? So whatever you began, don't mind me, your girl is reaching for a different deck because I have an idea. Whatever happened that abruptly, there was some major change or ending with something that you originally had a lot of excitement and passion for. The Hangman coming with the Hermit is further kind of validating to me that this is something that you have to, it's like some sense of being in suspense, okay? It makes me feel like waiting or pausing, or not, it would be beneficial to not be trying to force something right now, okay? It does feel like whatever you started is beneficial and like it's good for you, and that you should stay on that trajectory. However, if there's been an obstacle, something that's caused you to have to stop, just chill for a bit, okay? The Hangman is about us finding peace and enlightenment through a process of getting comfortable with discomfort. The Hermit as well is a very slow moving character in the Tarot. He's ruled by Virgo. Here he is here, almost seemingly shedding light on the discomfort. See how he's facing the Hangman? It's almost like he's, here you are waiting for something, okay? We try and be, not wait, but like detach from the outcome is a better way to deal with things that are taking time. Here he is with his lantern shedding light on this person who is in a very uncomfortable position, okay? There's something in suspense, okay? There's something suspended right now, okay? The other card on the other side is the Lovers. So it does make me feel like this might have to do with a relationship that you're waiting to hear something about. You've been trying to make this work, but maybe your efforts have been somehow making it more difficult. But I would just take a pause. I'm going to pull a couple more clarification cards. Okay. All right. 2 more, please. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups symbolizes being tired or bored or discontent, kind of over it in regards to some situation. So you may be tired of waiting. What flew out, what popped out, what fell out of the deck while I was talking just now is the 2 of Swords. So we do see a decision that you have to make. Hold the phone. Hold the camera. Okay, sorry about that, Gemini. I had to take the call. Okay, so what flew out right before that? We got 2 of Swords. So this definitely looks like you're at a crossroads. There's some choice you need to make. It almost feels like you may be trying really hard to make something work. Let me get a couple more details here. Yeah, but the feel I get, the vibe I get is like optimistic. All these major arcana cards are very optimistic. Even the Hangman, even though it's kind of like a stressful card. All right, come on, cards. 3. Gemini, please. Sun, Moon. Oh, yes, thank you. 2. 1. Okay. So what popped out? We got 6 of Swords. Oh my gosh, girl, friend. Okay, so we get 10 of Swords again that flew out here. So definitely feel like you're at a crossroads with something that has been weighing heavy on you. You're thinking that the choice might need to be that you need to leave or to go towards something better. However, some of you guys might have kept going back to whatever has been kind of heavy. Definitely second guessing yourself and your choices that you've been making in regards to this. You keep trying to turn the boat towards the direction of the thing that you want, but it's feeling more so like, why are there so many doubts and fears about this thing that you keep moving toward? All right. It's kind of an interesting spread here. The bottom of this deck, when I'm looking for clarification cards, we get 3 of Pentacles. So something's coming together that's for your benefit. You just got to stay the course. And get really clear about the outcome, I would say. Is this an outcome that, if you were to be really honest with yourself, is this something that you're trying to do, whether it be with somebody or it's a personal endeavor? Long term, in the big picture, really think, is this person or this situation gonna really help add to my growth, right? There's a lot of red flags that kind of popping up. This really bright, I started to feel like it's really bright, but this right here just took me down a whole different thing. The reason why it feels really bright out first is because we get these really strong majors. We start with the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, which is really vibrant, which is really promising. Excuse me, but look how they quickly turn towards this 10 of Swords, okay? Yet we're still trying to make it work. Bibbidi bobbidi booing that shit. Spell work, maybe. But why are there still doubts coming up, okay? When I pull clarification cards, the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Lovers. So there may be some blessing in this time if you're separated from somebody, or if you're getting separated from somebody. If you're separating yourself from something that used to give you joy, there's going to be a lot of wisdom and growth that comes within the waiting period, which will bring more love your way, okay? When I pull more cards here, it just feels like we keep reaching the dead end. It's a similar story. Here I'm at a crossroads, I have a choice to make, but I keep turning my boat towards this thing that is, we know is always a dead end. All right, that reading kind of shifted a little bit as I was going. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking December. Please remember to like my shit, share if you can, subscribe. Of course, all of these things help my channel grow. Check out down below in the description for my crystal shop, and to book a private reading is there as well. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Check your sun, moon, and rising, and I'll see you guys in January. Happy motherfucking New Year. Bye. Hey, Libra, what's up, Chuck? Happy motherfucking December. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Please remember to like my shit, friends. Please remember to check your moon and rising signs. Please hit that subscribe button. Share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. Happy motherfucking December. Holy shit. The year's almost over. What the fuck? So we're going to get into this little reading here. I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. I don't know why I tell you that. You can't see the board. You don't know what I'm looking at and how I be reading it, but you know, I just be saying it. So anyway, we're going to switch it up, try a little something new today for this reading. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Happy motherfucking December 2021. Happy New Year. Libra, it's interesting because the 5 cards that I pulled for you don't feel like they would be about what's on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck, we get the 4 of Wands reverse. So the 4 of Wands reverse is about relationships, partnerships, commitments, contracts, things that we've agreed on, structures we've put in place, for whatever reasons, things that we had an agreement about. I agreed to marry you. I agreed to have this job. I agreed to pay this bill on my car. I went to court and we set a custody arrangement. So any sort of coming together agreement structures that we laid the foundations with. When it comes reversed, it means that structure's not, it's shaky. It means that I've changed my mind. It means, nah, fuck that shit. I don't want that motherfucker. I don't want that agreement no more. We're breaking agreements, or we've changed our mind. So that's what's on the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck is kind of like the undercurrent, maybe the root, kind of what's causing this, okay? But when I pull these first 5 cards for the beginning of the reading, Libra, it's such an optimistic reading. So it makes me think that despite there being some change of plans, or you deciding not to be with somebody, or maybe the household, the relationship, the marriage, the partnership, the spousalship, is that a word, spousalship? Even though things are rocky and you guys have decided on something else, or you've changed your trajectory, it feels like you feel very empowered, okay? Your center card, ooh, you have 2 7s here. Okay, so your center card is 7 of Cups, so that's a cool card. It lets us know that we're daydreaming and we're going to the drawing board, and it's like, it's a visual, mental, you're mapping something out. You're really kind of figuring out what you want for your life. After that, we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about security, safety, and support in financial and career endeavors. After that, we have the 2 of Wands, which means I have a bright horizon. 2 of Wands implies feeling excited about the future, okay? The first card that came out is the Ace of Wands. So you are motherfucking bibbity bobbity booing some shit. You're like manifesting. This is very, it's life force energy that you're putting into issues that would have you in a position financially, in your career, or even topics with working on your self-worth. You're really pouring into yourself at this time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarification cards. Let me get 3 cards, please. Let's do this. Libra. Wow, you guys get Seven of Pentacles twice. Okay, so let's talk about Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about building and cultivating to the point where we can kind of sit back and enjoy our prosperity. Okay, I've worked hard on something. Maybe your trajectory in work or issues with money, finances, structures that have been set in place that have you feeling like, okay, this is steady. I can count on this. I feel safe here. Maybe that started really fast, or you've received some messages. You've gotten some information. Maybe you got news from a boss or news from someone who the news kind of ushered in a time that felt like, fuck, what's happening here? It felt maybe a little confusing. The news brought opportunity for more longevity, but somehow left you in a place of feeling a little bit like, what the fuck is happening here? A little bit needing to work with other people to kind of discover how this would benefit you. The news that came in will afford you to enjoy what you have, okay? But despite everything being good, there may be a lot of anxiety about that situation. It could be a separate situation. It could be like home life is really rocky, so there's a lot of anxiety, but other things are going quite well for you. Or it could also just be that things are going well for you. You're building and cultivating a space for yourself with your money, your finances, your career that looks good on paper, but for some reason you're not sure if it's the structure you want for your life long term. So that's kind of what the cards are saying. Let me go ahead and pull a couple more clarification cards. Libra. 3 cards, please. Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, no, okay, that's more than 3. That's 5. Okay, let's do it. Oh, no, it's 6. Excuse me. You could also be dealing with like really strong personalities at work, male energies. It does feel like you've planted a seed somewhere. It feels like work. It feels like work. It feels like even though you've built something, and even you feel empowered at work, there's a sense of really feeling like I'm in charge here. I know my place. I know my job. I know everything about the job. I know all the ins and outs. I feel really good here. But for some reason, at the end, we have 4 of Cups, which is like at the end of the day, she's kind of dissatisfied. You may also be dealing with people who at work there's a lot of ego. Maybe you kind of grapple with your own ego at work. We have the Emperor was followed by a reverse 6 of Wands. So the Emperor is the father and the husband, right? But he's an authoritative figure. He's in charge of others. And it's followed by 6 of Wands reverse. So 6 of Wands is about ego and boasting and prideful and things like that. So even though this feels like a safe place to get your coinage, there is just kind of a sense of like discontentment here at the end. At the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Cups comes reversed. 8 of Cups is about leaving something. So that's what's coming up, guys. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but what makes your heart sing? And some of us don't know, right? So it might be beneficial to do some exploration with things that might be even like crafty, you know, making things, building things, creating things. Okay, so that's kind of what's coming up for me as I'm contemplating your reading. I love you, Libras. Happy motherfucking December. Take care of yourselves. Have a safe new year. And turn up for your girl, because I'm probably just going to be home with my baby. My babies. Okay. Bye, y'all. I love you. Hit that like button. Thanks. Hey! What's up, Cancer signs? How y'all doing? Happy motherfucking December. This is going to be your December 2021 All Signs Tarotscopes. It's okay. We're going to keep it how it is, okay? I'll change it for the next one. It is quite like looking down on me. That's okay. Let's get into this. First of all, I just launched my crystal shop, Grateful Crystal Shop, on Etsy. The link will be listed down below in the description. So if you're interested in doing some Christmas shopping or buying something for yourself, I have a pretty big selection of crystals, and I just restocked yesterday, so I will be uploading even more crystals to the shop. So I hope you guys enjoy. Happy browsing. The other thing is, remember, I think that's all I had to say, actually. Oh yeah, the link is down below for to book a private reading if you're interested in that. Let's go, Cancer signs. Let's get into your motherfucking reading, okay? Happy motherfucking December. Like, what the fuck, right? This has been... This year rolled right past. I was very present for it, so that's a good thing. So, okay. Okay, so you're definitely turning over a new leaf. There might be issues that have come up for you in relationships. Let me go ahead and set my timer, because otherwise I'll just go ham. Okay, so if I get the sense, what came to me was turning over a new leaf. And this doesn't feel, I mean, this feels like you had to confront some issues in a partnership or a relationship. It doesn't have to be partnership or relationship. The first card out is the Lovers reversed. It's also the card of Gemini, just so you know. The Lovers can also be indicative if you're not in a partnership where you've had to kind of come to terms and go a different direction. What this could be is there's something that used to really, really make you happy, the honeymoon phase, that you may have even been dealing with somebody who was really in their ego within this situation. So it doesn't have to be a lover, but there was something where you thought, oh, it was so good, so amazing, so yummy. But you began to realize somebody had a lot of ego, right? We all have ego. Ego's healthy and normal, but when it's used against you and when it begins to hurt you, right? You've decided you have to make a new choice. You have to plant a new seed. You have to invest elsewhere. After the Page of Pentacles, which is our planting of a new seed or investing in something new, you've decided to walk, okay? So you're walking away from whatever situation this was that has brought you, you're like, oh shit, it's really not like all that it was cracked up to be, all that I thought it was, right? So you're departing from that energy, moving into things that are more consistent. You're seeking long-term, lifelong situations that bring abundance, not just short-term. Okay, so let's pull you some additional cards. Completely forgot my format for everyone else. I've been recording these over 3 days. I've just had very little time, so I've been just taking whatever pockets of time I could to record these. And so I forgot the format that I was using. So we're going to kind of veer off and do something a little bit different, which is always fun for me. Give me more details, please, about this for Cancer signs. Whatever this was that you left, or whatever, there's some new direction that you took, it's because what you were getting was not the business, was not fulfilling any longer. Okay. Two of Cups came out, which is the soulmated energy, relationships, healthy partnerships. Okay, so it does feel like with these clarification cards, we take them upright, reverse, whatever. We just see how they fit in. But because it's Two of Cups, it further solidifies for me that for most of you, this is a situation that has to do with a partnership, okay? Two people coming together where the honeymoon phase had worn out. Somebody became boisterous, annoying, egotistic, all about themselves, okay? Which made you feel trapped, okay? This was something that you thought would be a truly divine partnership, and so now it feels like you're stuck. It may not feel like you're stuck, but maybe you were feeling stuck, and so that's why you chose to change paths. Okay, so once you move through, which is what you're doing, look at this, look at this. So clarification cards, we pull 3. Center card is this 8 of Swords, feeling trapped or stuck. But you've managed to kind of blossom from that, right? It's almost like these petals coming out from the center of the flower. Coming together, finding new partnerships, finding healthy relationships. Maybe even in the partnership that you're leaving, there was a lot of like partying, a lot of good times, and a lot of celebrations, a lot of socializing. And so for you, there may have been a tie to the image maybe you had to uphold within the relationship. Everything's beautiful on the outside. Look, on the outside, everything's beautiful. Same with the Lover's reverse. It's a beautiful card, but it's reversed. So there may have been an image or a facade that you've had to maintain or uphold in order to be in this situation or relationship, which might have made things very difficult. Yes, difficult. Burdensome, having to maintain this face, having to pretend like everything is good when it's really not. Let's go ahead and pull. What do we have time for? Let's do this. So what's a crystal that would be useful to help you through this transition? Okay, Morganite, fill yourself. Yeah, so anytime we're going through any sort of breakup or changing paths with something that feels painful, we want to do all of the little things that we can do to fill our cup, whether it be pampering ourselves or whether it be learning how to, sit alone and not distract for a bit. Could be meditation. It could be intentional showers. You could be doing yoga. You could be dancing. You could be singing. Just giving yourself the time to do the things that you really enjoy doing. For some of us, maybe it's cooking and things like that. Okay, so that was the first card, Morganite, which is available in the Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy, link in bio. Okay, the other crystal that comes up is, I might as well look it up. Sugarlight. I don't have this crystal actually, so might be something to look into. Sugarlight. Okay, you guys ready? Is it not going to give me the... Oh, you know how sometimes you can press the pronunciation? Okay, let's look it up. Still nothing? Oh, here. Sugilite. Oh wait, I gotta turn that off because otherwise it'll keep playing. Sugilite. Okay, the message for this card is feel in order to know. So, especially when we're in stressful situations, we tend to maybe feel too much, okay? Or Or what they're saying is, in order to gain clarity, what this card is saying is, in order to gain clarity, it's important for us to, I told her not to knock on the door while I'm doing readings, but she's still knocking on the door. What?
Love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. Love you. I love her. That's my daughter, but I told her I'm doing readings. Okay, and I told her I love her before I left the room. Okay. Feel in order to know. So sometimes in order to get clarity about situations, we might feel kind of fogged in or unsure, confused about what to do. They want you to feel into it, right? Feel into it. Emerald is another crystal that came out. Choose your intention. So just be very mindful, intentional about the things that you're doing to help ease your pain, right? Making sure that we're not just, you know, there's some, when we're going through changes and departures, there's a flow that's very nice to follow too. But then when we're strong enough, it's important to try and be a little bit more intentional. Okay, friends, I love you. Happy motherfucking December. I hope this was helpful. See y'all in the next one. See you in January. Happy New Year. All right, you guys. Love you. Bye. Oh, please hit the like button. Helps my channel grow. Please share and subscribe if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in January. Okay, bye. Hey, Scorpio. How y'all doing? That was slightly annoying. That's okay. Happy motherfucking December. Welcome to your December 2021 All Signs Tarotscopes reading. This is the last reading of the year. Pretty crazy. Couple announcements before we get started. Downstairs in the description box, you can find links to book a private reading. You can also find links to the Grateful Crystal Shop, where you can browse my brand new Etsy store for crystals, possibly for Christmas, birthdays for Sagittarius or Capricorns. Hope you enjoy. Happy browsing. I will be uploading new stock that came in yesterday, so I'm super excited for that. I think that's it. Please remember to hit that like button. It helps my channel grow, as well as subscribe and share. Thank you. It's been a little bit of a doozy day. A good day, but a doozy day. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Okay. Oh, sis, I know you're not about to get comfy on the clothes. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's get into these, Scorpio. What is going on for December? Wow, licky licky. I did a water signs reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces on my Instagram, grateful_Drake. And it was really beautiful and powerful. So I'm curious to see how this one will be. Okay, so our ideas or beliefs, of course, I saw this while I was shuffling, and here it is again. That always happens. Our ideas or our beliefs around relationships are being, we're taking a look at them. We're evaluating them. We're reevaluating them. Center of the deck, center of the spread is Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, of course, is missing the miracle. Oh, the dreaded Five of Pentacles, missing the miracle. I don't like this card, but I understand this card, and I think most of us deal with this theme that this card talks about. Okay, so here's a couple bypassing the very place that would bring them their food, warmth, and shelter. Okay, they have a mentality about their worth and what they deserve. So they, for some reason, turn their nose up at going into the church to receive help, okay? These beliefs and patterns are usually from our childhood. They're usually things that we've picked up and learned through the behavior of the adults around us, and it's usually something that's just learned over time, right? or something happened and we began believing this way, that we don't deserve fullness. I have a friend who's so amazing. Like, if she could only see herself through my eyes, but she just has this thing about people who have money. She's like, doesn't like rich people. It's fucking weird. But on some level, I kind of get it. So it's like that, okay? So you are coming to terms or reevaluating or noticing some of your beliefs about relationships and about love that are rooted from the past, okay? Here we have our fire sign, King of Wands, and our water sign, you. So you and possibly somebody fire sign from the past. Now, why is it telling me my battery? Oh, my memory card. No! It's been so hard getting this up this month. All right, well, okay, Scorpio, one more again. Let's try this one more again. I had shit on there, on that memory card since like May. Okay, so here we have this king and queen, right? The king of fire, the queen of water, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay, and then the queen, of course, you, right? And as we progress through the spread, we got this Five of Pentacles. As we move through the spread, we have the Star card, which is about our dreams and about what we desire deeply. It's almost for some of us, the Star card is a part of us that's kind of dormant. We forget how much we really desire in life. The Star card is kind of showing us that we're beginning to wake up to our slumber. Okay, we're waking up and we're beginning to believe again in our dreams. All right, the last card out is Ace of Pentacles. So this shows that we are progressing through this victim lack mentality, right? Let me pull some clarification cards. Just divine. I just love sparkling water. Okay. At the bottom of the deck here, you have the Temperance card, which is also the card of Sagittarius. So some of you guys might have been dealing with a Sag. The Temperance card is about alchemy and transformation, using challenges and obstacles to build and to turn them into growth. Okay, the Temperance card is really cool. It's a call to, it's a call to use me to grow, use me to evolve. Use this bad situation to somehow see yourself differently. So instead of becoming the victim of a situation, you begin to turn that shit around and take that shit under your wing. And like, that's my shit. You like you're not going to make me hate all men because of what I've been through. You're not going to make me hate these type of people because of what I've been through. I'm going to use this to feel empowered, right? So we're transmuting the energy of this story. Let's see if we can get 3 cards out of here. Scorpio. Yes, Two of Wands is a new outlook. Yes, and the other thing is you have a choice about how you perceive the situation. There's your timer, but we're going to keep going because I forgot to turn off the timer. I forgot to pause the timer when I was deleting old videos. Oh, shit, Scorpio. This is cool stuff. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Two of Wands, which is about an empowered choice. It's a 2. So we have decisions about, do we want to harp on the past? Do we want to compare my life to this situation? Or do I want to make new choices? Do I want to go bigger this time? The center card is 6 of Cups, which is about health and healing. It's also about a time of innocence and purity. It's also about children. Your children may or may not be involved. If you don't have children, it just represents coming back to a time when things were simple, right? When things were pure and innocent, when life was good, okay? After that, we have the Ace of Pentacles again. So not only does Ace of Pentacles show like this evolution through this low vibrational 5 of Pentacles energy, right? As we move through, we also see the divine giving you a boost, but we also see issues with health and strength and vitality, life force really, really picking up. So that's so cool. Some of you guys, what came out on the bottom of this deck is Seven of Pentacles. Hold on, do I have the deck? The deck's reversed. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. So it just kind of implies, some of you may feel, let's say if we look at that reverse, right? That you've wasted time somehow. That it's taken too long somehow. Seven of Pentacles upright is telling us that you're doing it. You're working through it. So even though you might feel like you're not there, you're far from it or whatnot, you're actually moving through it quite beautifully and you're doing great, okay? Let's pull a deck from here. Let's pull a card from here and get a little wordy word. Scorpio. So annoying. Ooh, yes. Eight of Cups is what's on the bottom of the deck. Look at her. I love this deck because it's just different. It's just cool. I love the pictures. It's very modern and cool. So she's, well, she looks drunk. She looks over it. She looks through. Okay, so exhausted. So some of you guys might be feeling just kind of worn out and tired. You've been through a lot. The traditional meaning of this card is that you're leaving something hard. It means that you are leaving with a heavy heart, or you're transitioning into a new phase and you're ready to leave the heaviness and the sorrow behind, which is dope. What popped out in my yes. Oh, cute. Okay, so you get the Fool, which is a brand new start. You're taking a leap of faith, and the Page of Cups. You're taking a leap of faith toward things and gifts that would fulfill you emotionally. Also, Page of Cups is, you know, sometimes they say as a lover is somebody coming into your life to come give you that wishy-gushy ooey-gooey. Look at these pictures, though. The Page of Cups in this deck is a little kid, is a little girl. So we return back to that message about innocence and a time of purity, and just look at the wonder on her face. She just looks excited and full of joy again, vibrancy and happiness, right? And the Fool card here, just taking this. It's like she's just like, just take me, fuck it. Where are we going? Oh, we going over there? Oh, okay, fuck it, we going, right? Just really letting your journey take you to where it needs to go. Okay, all right, Scorpios, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking December. I'll see you in January. Please remember to like my shit. Hit that subscribe button, share if you can. Please check the link in my bio for bookings or for checking out my Etsy shop, Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy. So I appreciate you. I love you. Happy browsing. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Pisces. Last but certainly not least, happy motherfucking December. Holy crap. Holy crapola. Please remember to check your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives. Please remember to like my shit, friends. It helps my channel grow, as well as sharing and subscribing. Thank you so much. Link down below in the description box is where you can find to book a private reading. Also, link down below is where you can find my Etsy shop. I just launched my online crystal shop, Grateful Crystal Shop on Etsy. So that's down there below. If you're looking for Christmas gifts or something a little special for yourself, I just restocked yesterday as well. So I have new stuff slowly rolling in. It takes some time to get these things up, but I appreciate your love and support, Pisces. I love you guys. Let's get into motherfucking reading. All right, Pisces. What the hell? All right, Pisces. Yikes, Pisces. All right. So here you are holding your space, cool, calm, and collected. All right. I saw this while I was shuffling. It came with the death card, though. Let me do one thing. Okay, the Hierophant. All right. You got the Tower and the Hierophant. So you're going through something a little bit difficult at this time. I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifications on you, the center card, Queen of Cups. I'm going to pull clarification cards on this Queen of Cups. But what I see here is a situation that feels very tumultuous, that you are standing your ground in and being very present and alert for. You're being very grounded. You're in touch with your emotions, yet not engulfed in your emotions. Okay, let's pull a couple clarification cards for this Queen of Cups. Seems to be a very stressful, kind of tumultuous situation going on around you. The first card out is the Devil card. So some of you guys might be dealing with Capricorn people. The Devil card is also indicative of patterns and addictions, right? There may be family issues going on that have to do with addiction. So you're having to kind of keep your ground and keep things together. These addictions or bad behaviors or patterns or shadow things might be coming out. And you're having to just kind of stand your ground, okay? I was going to say something else and I lost it, so that sounded confusing. It's because it went away. Yeah. Oh, did you see that? All right, yeah, so it does feel like you are, yes, on the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. So you're literally changing and shifting the karma of your life and your family situation by being able to keep your center. Look at these first three cards. We have the Devil. We have the Devil, Five of Wands, and this chick right here, you. Okay? And look how she just sits there calmly as all this fucking chaos goes on around her. Okay? Yeah, you may have somebody else who means well, who's trying to come in and save the day, but actually you're the one that's being more helpful than anything. You have somebody who's got a lot of rah-rah around them. They're like, let me come help. But they're like, really, it's just like, listen, bro, just have a seat. Okay. Behind the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, who to me is kind of like a thorn in my side. No offense, air sign people, because traditionally, this is an air sign card, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, somebody like coming in, rushing in to save the day. If it's not Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it's just somebody who means well-intentioned, but they're really just kind of creating more noise and confusion in the situation. The end of the spread, and I'll pull more cards, is Ten of Cups. So we see kind of the progression. It feels like things get brighter. On the bottom of the deck, the first deck we use is the Tower card. So these things are happening so that we can rebuild and things can become stronger. Again, back to, I think I skipped around. When I pull clarification cards on the Queen of Cups, we get the Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool card. So it just makes me think that you are aware of the dishonesty going on around you, or you kind of have a sense of like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, you're aware that it's like all kind of a facade, that somebody, you're watching somebody too. You're watching somebody be fucking shady or vindictive. And you're just kind of coming in and maintaining yourself really beautifully. And it feels like you are conducting yourself in a way maybe that you haven't before, or it feels kind of new. The last card out was the Fool card. So you're trying something new. Let me just sit here and watch these motherfuckers implode. Let me just sit here and be present and be still instead of being wrapped up and engaged in this, okay? So literally you're shifting your karma, right? We saw the Wheel of Fortune come at the bottom. Let's pull some clarification cards here. Pisces. Three cards, please. Pisces. we get the Ten of Cups again, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So because of the way that you're conducting yourself, you're really providing a space for your family, for the situation to flourish. Dope. The bottom of the deck is Five of Cups, though. So you do feel a great deal of sadness and maybe deep down a sense of hopelessness. I will tell you, just keep going on the trajectory you're going because the outcome looks really, really bright. Okay? All right, let's do a couple more cards here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, that's good too. You guys got the Nine of Cups that came out again. Followed by the Five of Wands again. Okay, Nine of Cups, and then you got two Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups fell reversed, right? But when I pull these clarifications, I like to kind of look at them both ways. I like to look at them, if they fall reverse, I like to look at them reverse, kind of talk about that, but then turn it back over and really talk about that, because I think that's the essence. But what it is saying, Nine of Cups reverse, is because of the conflict that's been going on. Remember this Five of Wands here? It's this card, so it comes out twice. So because of the conflict that you've been, because of the conflict that you've been experiencing, you had felt that your wish wouldn't actually come true, that things wouldn't happen the way that you wanted. But it still came out, right? The predominant feeling is that you are working through some shit with a group of people, and you're holding your head up high, and you're standing your ground, which is foretelling a really good outcome. Bottom of the deck is Five of Pentacles. So you are really working against an old system, or a system that doesn't work anymore. Five of Pentacles is missing the miracle, lack mentality, not tapping into our resource. It's kind of this feeling of like, things are always bad in my life, but you don't ever ask for help. So that's what's on the bottom of the deck. That is kind of maybe the foundation or the undercurrent of why there's even so much conflict, because people are just like, their mentality and like where they're coming from is like, they're ancient, right? Kind of like these old school ways of thinking, which they're still very prevalent, but we're really working on it. All right, licky licky. One more card, Pisces. What crystal might be useful for your journey here, getting through this? Sorry, 3, 2. There we go. Ooh. We get turquoise, find your way home, right? So turquoise, find your way home. You're really overriding old systems, which is finding your way home. You also get 2 of these cards. So you really have been finding your way home and helping other people find their way home as well. Yeah, Pisces. Love y'all. Happy motherfucking December. Please remember to like my shit. Downstairs in the description you can find the links to my Etsy shop and links to booking. And I think that's it. Please remember to like my shit. Just said that. And subscribe if you can. Share if you can. All of these things help my channel grow. I appreciate you. I love you. Happy New Year. I'll see you in January.